Well, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future you or someone around you. So take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember, tarot is a tool. It's not the final rule. Today, we're tapping to the zodiac sign of Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising, any placement in your chart. We're doing a crystal read for Aquarius, okay? And the crystal for Aquarius is obsidian. Obsidian will be a wonderful crystal for Aquarius to work with at this time, okay? And the obsidian stones are protective stones. Black obsidian is known to be the strongest, okay? This stone allows you to be protected from negative energy in daily life. Holding it briefly above your third eye each morning during meditation creates a protective shield around you. Okay? Holding it to your third eye each morning creates a protective shield around you. Obsidian is good for clearing negative energy. So, Aquarius, you might want to write that down or screenshot that. So, Aquarius, you may be maybe cleansing, doing some spiritual hygiene, doing some cleansing, decluttering. Maybe you may feel like you need to do some cleansing or cluttering as the season change. Often, some households, not all, do like they have spring cleaning. There are people who, they clean for the fall. They clean and organize for the winter. They put their summer and spring clothes away and bring out the blankets and the sweaters. Okay. And so you could be in the energy of just feeling like you want to do some cleansing or reorganizing. This could be your home, your bedroom, your car, your office. This could be outside your home, inside your home. And so obsidian will be a great crystal for you to work with. Okay. All right. And so as well, you may also be feeling like someone is sending you some kind of negative energy. You could feel like someone wants you exhausted with the Ten of Wands, wants you exhausted and overwhelmed at this time. And so you're not sure, but this may be, you may be pondering on this, feeling out of order. Maybe you've had a discussion. Maybe you had a heated argument or disagreement with someone, and you are feeling like, hey, they must be projecting negative energy onto me. But obsidian is a great crystal to carry as well. And practicing spiritual hygiene, regular smudging, cleansing, decluttering, just keeping things organized and dust free as well is very helpful as well. So, so you could have had some words with someone. I'm picking up. This could be at work, okay, or in your family, or maybe with a friend or some kind of associate, okay? Maybe someone feels that you're always the center of attention. So this could be a little jealousy, little envy, someone that knows you, or they may not know you. They just may know of you. And so this could be people, okay? People or a person. This could be one person or more passing judgment on you, Aquarius. No, they may know you or they may not know you. They may be watching you or observing you from a distance. And maybe you present some kind of energy that reminds them, of who and what they desire to be. Now, for whatever reason that they feel insecure, it has nothing to do with you. For whatever reason that they are observing you, Spirit is saying that has nothing to do with you. So in life, when people show attention to you, especially ones you don't know, and they're trying to aggravate you, or you feel that they're sending you some kind of negative energy, maybe you feel that they're speaking about you negatively as well. Spirit is saying this is nothing for you to worry about. Okay, now I'm hearing their bite isn't as big as their bark. This is someone who is in fear within themselves. They carry a lot of inferior energy within their spirit. This is someone who's very low vibrational, okay? Very dark energy. This is someone who they have a lot going on. They have a lot of distortion that is projected onto them in their personal life, possibly from their lover, their family, their friends. And instead of dealing with and coping with the people who is mistreating them or dogging them out or treating them like scum up under a boot. They are choosing to project it onto other people, and so that happens a lot. I did a reading on this the other day. Rather than, a lot of people just don't want to take accountability. There are people who aren't interested in addressing the elephant in the room, or the situation, that's really going on in their life that could be blocking them or hindering them. This could also be someone that has a reputation for falling out with people in general. Spirit is saying this person, you are not the only person that they are targeting or focusing on, but they're nothing to worry about. So Aquarius, Spirit is saying for you to stay focused on you and do not engage with this person. The best thing you can do if a person is trying to provoke you intentionally is just simply leave them with their energy. Do not communicate with them. Do not give them eye contact. And this does not even have to do with fear. It's not about being scared of anyone. It's about being smarter than people. When especially they don't have a liking for you or they don't resonate with you. Because, a person who's insecure and they feel they have nothing in their life that is of value, and that's why they're taking their time and energy and they're giving it to someone they don't even know. When you think about that by itself, that's a whole lot. To be focused energetically on someone that you don't know them, they don't know you. You will never link up with this person, they'll never link up with you. It's a whole lot, to me, to give away your time and energy to someone that has no value in your life. I'm not saying that they don't have value, but you don't know them, they don't know you. So Spirit does not want you, from the projection that you may be feeling, and this is energetically, or if you're hearing gossip, this could be gossip at work or gossip through the community or gossip in the family. Spirit does not want you reacting. They don't want you allowing this person to flick their energy onto you. They don't want you going through an experience of an energy swap with this person, because oftentimes when people are trying to provoke you, it's simply to do some energy swapping. It's simply to get you off balance and out of alignment. And so, yeah, it's nothing to worry about here. Let them gossip, let them talk. They're just words. It's not paying your bills. God still loves you. Life goes on. The clock's going to keep ticking. The calendar's going to keep moving. Listen, the birds will sing in the morning. Okay, the squirrels will run and play. Life goes on. And there's so many other beautiful things, Aquarius. Spirit is saying that you can be giving your time and energy to. And they want you to not, let this hater or this jealous, insecure person get you off balance, put you in a negative space of thinking, being, or existing. Simply ignore them. This is someone who wants some attention. And it could be, as I just mentioned earlier, maybe they lack attention in their personal life. This person could be a third party. Maybe they're in a relationship where they're being used. They're someone's flunky. I picked up on that energy the other day. Someone that is a flunky, they're being used like a rag doll. But this is something that they choose, because we all have free will. This is a choice, okay? They could have some kind of addiction where they're addicted to vices. They gotta have it. And that's the only thing that they can have to look forward to. There are people who have a glass of wine or a drink, and they also have a family, a career, and hobbies and other things they're working on. But this could be someone who has an addiction, and all that they have is their vices. This is how they feel about themselves. This is not me making this up. This is how they feel about themselves when they look in the mirror. Every moment they're working on how they're going to get the next and the next and the next. There is nothing going on for them, in their bowl that's considered to be fruit. It's empty. It's empty for them. There's nothing there. They don't see anything, where your bowl could be full of all kinds of things going on. You could have the wonderful, loving relationship, a great career. It may not be perfect, but you appreciate your job. It pays the bills. It allows you and your family to have options, And so you're two total different people. And Spirit is also saying, Aquarius, to remind you that people are placed in your path also to test you, even those who try to be annoying. You have to treat these people like they're special. And if you know someone is mentally unstable, you treat them as you would treat a special person, someone who's mentally challenged. Okay. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm saying that to be real. This is someone who feels they have nothing to live for. And so this is someone you don't even want to be friends or have a martini with. Okay. They wouldn't be able to hold their drink, as they say. Okay. And so, yeah. So this is just, Aquarius, this is someone who just feels like they have nothing worth living for. They're very low and insecure, and this has nothing to do with you. This is deeply rooted. This goes way back. They always wanted to be a star, they always wanted to shine, but they have allowed people throughout their entire life. This person could be in their early to mid 30s. They have allowed people throughout their entire life to use them and treat them like a rag doll, male or female. They have chosen to make no changes or adjustments. They have chosen to wake up each and every day and do nothing different. But this is what they desire. And because you feel this person is attacking you, and you may be even hearing of this, it's because this is your energy, Aquarius. You are the star energy. So there could be something that you are doing that could be getting attention. You could be someone who's very resilient, very resourceful. You know how to handle your business, very independent. People envy independence, and people envy when you are content. Because there are people, we have different mindsets who feel that they must have someone else, or else it's over. It's nothing else can be done, and that's far from the truth. Okay, so we're all put here to live different paths, respectfully so. But this person is choosing to pass judgment, on to you due from some things that comes from their childhood. Now, none of this that I'm naming, and I'm pretty sure you agree, Aquarius, has nothing to do with you. So make sure you're staying focused on the star player. You are the MVP. Make sure you continue to fill your cup and let no one empty it, because Aquarius, with the wheel turning in your favor, you want to keep this wheel oiled. You want to keep things moving forward in your life. There's no such thing as perfect, but we can always make it better. So why not, while you're here on planet Earth, doesn't matter what your situation is, make the best out of every day, remain grateful. Make the best out of every day by remaining grateful. And people and places and things that don't resonate from you, simply remove yourself. It's that simple. It's that simple. There's no need for confrontation. There's no need for explaining why you're leaving. Just taking notice, with the Eight of Wands, when you receive that download, that information that will give you confirmation that it's time to take action and remove yourself. Do not be oblivious, answer, take heed when your ancestors or when the divine is trying to let you know, hey, these people are not for you, or this person is not for you. So if this is someone you work with, I understand you may not be able to terminate them, or maybe you got to tolerate them. Well, just do what's necessary, and that's it, and nothing more. But if this is someone in a friend group who maybe when there's a gathering, they're there, well, don't show up to where they at. Your peace and your energy is that important, where you need to protect it so that you will not continue to feel this energy. Or if there is something and you may say, hey, no, I'm not stopping going anywhere. Well, protect yourself, get you some crystals, get you some crystals, and there's many others, not just obsidian, protect yourself, practice your spiritual hygiene, and just don't interact with this person. And Spirit is also saying, Aquarius, to not engage in any gossip about them either. There's an energy here of someone trying to approach you to initiate a conversation. And it's just a setup. It's just see if you're going to talk about this person, but you're not interested. So this concludes the read for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Later.